Hey there, Heather. Hello there. It's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to yet another time travel tennis tournament. We are doing the 2020 ladies to qualify for the Grand Ladies Tour, which will start in 2026 alongside the Grand Men's Tour. But the men get a break today, so they will actually be off today doing their stuff. So, well, this week. So it's up to the ladies. Ladies. So anyway, we had 48 ladies, and then 16 wildcard matches, and the winners of those wildcard matches will face the 16 seeded players based off of how good they were in the tournament in the year, based off title wins and other factors. We did 6 yesterday. Four seeds actually did do their job and win the one and done. Osaka, Barty, Svitolina, and Azarenka, as you see there, did their job and won their tournaments. I mean, won their matches and by proxy won their trip to the Grand Ladies Tour. However, there were a couple of upstarts. Sofia Kenin and Belinda Bencic with big wins. Kenin taking down Sabalenka in 3 sets and Bencic taking down Ostapenko in straights. Now, because the ladies is a little bit different than the men for qualification, here's what happens. There are 6 tours of men, 6 times and 16. So you win your round 32 matches with the men. It's 6 times 16. 6 times 16. So that's 96 competitors. But the ladies only have 4. So 4 times 16, 64. Sure, but I want to add more ladies to make it more equal to the men. So 96. So it's 4 times 24. So you win your round 32 match, you're definitely in. However, if you do well enough, you lose, but you lose by a tight margin. 8 of these ladies will get into the tournament based off that. We already have 2 that are definitely in, losing in the third set, as Pavlyuchenkova and Sabalenka both lost in 3 sets. But especially for Pavly, because she's not a seed, she lost 7-6 in the third set, and Sabalenka lost 7-5 in the third set because of how good it was. And you want to see 8 ladies lose in 3 sets. You lose in 3 sets, like, for example, like Pavlyuchenkova lost in 3 sets and Ostapenko lost in 2 sets. But Pavlyuchenkova is in, and Ostapenko is not in the tournament based because you lose, but you lose by a tight margin. Ostapenko is a seed, and she loses in straight sets. That's pathetic. So, because of how bad they were, Yastremska, Petrova, and Ostapenko all are not going to make it in because they got beaten in straight sets and they didn't win too many games. Ostapenko does have a second chance because she's in the Ladies C group, which hasn't started. So Ostapenko does have a second chance. The other 2 don't. So Sabalenka and Pavlyuchenkova have 2 of the wildcard spots. Kontaveit of Estonia may have one. It's a 50-50 chance. Anyway, we're doing 6 matches today. Our first match will be the 60 Petra Kvitova versus Putintseva from Kazakhstan. Kvitova has won 2 titles, Putintseva 1. Kvitova won the Australian Open and won the Dutch Trophy to get to this thing. But yeah, she won the Australian Open. She was number 4. She beat Fekic, Collins, and Samova, Halep, Bianca, and Barty to do her job. She faces Putintseva, who won the New England Classic Week 32, got to the quarters in France after beating Wang, Pavlyuchenkova, and Azarenka, but losing to Bianca. So anyway, here we go.
Quiet, please. Putintseva to serve. First game. Play.
Here we go.
Out. 15 love. 30 love. 30-15. 30 all. 40-30. Game, Putintseva. First game. 15 love, out. 15 all. 30 15. 40 15. Game Kvitova. 1 game all, first set. Love 15. Out. 15 all. 30 15. 30 all. Out. 30 40. 'Game Kvitova. Kvitova leads 2 games to 1, first set. Out. 15 love, out. 30 love, out. 40 love, out. 40 15, out. Out. Game Kvitova. Kvitova leads 3 games to 1, first set.
My guess is Kvitova will win. No, she doesn't. Putintseva wins 6-3, 3-6, 6-3. Wow. Putintseva pulls it off. Wow. I didn't think that was possible. I bet Kvitova had it. So Putintseva wins that way 6-3 to Kvitova. Now Kvitova is on the fence. So Putintseva is in. Now Kvitova is on the fence. She does have to qualify in the ladies C group, but her 6-3 actually her third set loss might actually her putting it to 3 sets on losing in 3 sets other than Ostapenko who lost in 2 straight. That could help Kvitova out, or they might just say, "Nah, we'll take a chance." Nevertheless, let's head to Iga, number 9, Polish princess, as they call her. She faces Angelique Kerber to move on. Both winning a title. Kerber winning the Nihon Open, 2 quarterfinals in Wimbledon in the US. Wimbledon, she beat Hurkacz, Mertens, and Cornet before Serena beat her, and then got to the quarters after beating Sakari, Bertens, and Konta in New York, but lost to Sabalenka. I didn't talk about Putintseva, who she beat in the first round, but yeah, Kerber beat Mertens to get this far, and Iga gave her a chance. She won week 2 at Amelia Island, so she didn't play a lot of tournaments. She was ranked number 17. She beat Alexandrova, she beat Halep, Kudermetova, Pera, Anzimova, and then Bianca in the finals. So Iga's a legend, if you will.
Quiet please. Swiatek to serve. First game.
Let's see if the Polish
Play.
princess does her job.
Out. Love 15. 15 all. Out. 15 30. 30 all. 30-40. Deuce. Advantage.
Swiatek.
Game.
Swiatek.
First game. $15 love.
Out.
15 all. $30-15. 40-15.
Out.
Game. Kerber. One game all. First set.
Out.
15 love.
Out.
30 love. $30-15.
Out.
40-15.
Out.
Game.
Swiatek. Swiatek.
Leads 2 games to 1. First set. $15 love.
Out.
15 all. 30-15.
Out.
30 all. $30-40.
Out.
Game.
Swiatek. Swiatek.
Leads 3 games to 1. First set.
Swiatek up 3 games to 1. Did she win? She did. 6-3, 6-4. So Swiatek. Okay. So Swiatek is in. Good for Poland and good for her. She's made it. Kerber's lost in 2 sets. So Kerber, I don't know. Lost 7 games. Kerber might. Kerber is a question mark. I would probably put Kerber as a question mark. She did lose in straight sets, but she lost 7 games. I think she might be given a chance. I think Kerber has another chance. Kerber technically does have another chance in the C group. And she is actually seeded in the Ladies C. So, but Kerber might get in. Who knows? All right, so we're skipping Bianca and Pliskova because those 2 will be tomorrow. Jo Konta, the 8th seed, will face Donna Vekic. Third time these 2 ladies have gone. Konta, this will be only the 3rd lady she's faced at least 3 times. Kerber and Jabeur. Konta won the Brighton Classic and the Oklahoma Classic by accident. She was not supposed to lose. She was not supposed to be involved after week 24 in Brighton. She beat Shea, Venus, Prudenseva, Benzic, and Vekic to get this far. She was not supposed to be at Oklahoma City, but she won. She faces Vekic, who's 1-1 against her. She's faced many ladies at least 3 times. Kvitova Muchova at least 4 times. She didn't qualify. She went to 4 finals: Brighton, U.S. Indoors, Auckland in the final week to get in automatically, but thankfully 4 finals appearances she got in to the tournament. She had to beat Alexandrova to get this far.
Quiet, please.
Vekic.
To serve. First game. Play.
Here we go.
15, love.
Out.
15, all.
Out.
30, 15. 40, 15.
Out. Out.
Game.
Vekic.
First game.
Out.
15, love. 30, love.
Out.
30, 15. 40, 15.
Out.
Game.
Conter.
1 game all. First set. Love 15.
Out.
15, all.
Out.
15, 30.
Out.
30, all. 40, 30.
Out.
Game.
Vekic. Vekic.
Leads 2 games to 1. First set.
Out.
15, love.
Out.
15, all.
Out.
30, 15.
Out.
40, 15.
Out.
Game.
Conter.
2 games all. First set.
Out.
Love 15.
Out.
Love 30. 15, 30. 15, 40. 'Game.
Conter. Conter.
Leads 3 games to 2. First set.
All right, so let's see what happens. And it is Konta winning 6-2, 2-6, 6-4. So Konta wins for freedom. Bekic could win her freedom. Could. Two or in four. Or she's on the fence. So Joe Konta wins 6-2, 2-6, 6-4. So we'll see what happens. The Bekic, I don't know. But anyway, Muguruza, the 12 seed, she'll face Rybakina. Both have won the title. Rybakina won Stuttgart. She got to the semifinals in France. After being number 27, she beat Sloane, Shea, Osaka, and even Sevastova to face Konave and lose to her, which was unforgivable. In Stuttgart, she beat Strikova, Konave, Bencic, Kvitova, and Mertens. She had to beat Tomljanovic to move on to face Muguruza, who won the Italian Open a week before. She got to the quarters in US at the US Open. But in Italy, after a semifinal loss to Anisimova in Orlando, she beat Shea, Bianca, Osaka, Ostapenko, and Milanovic to get through automatically. The US Open, she did get to the quarters, beating Mertens, Muchova, and Pliskova before losing to Barty.
Quiet, please. Muguruza to serve. First game.
See who wins
Play.
this one.
Out.
15 love. 15 all. 30-15. 30 all. 30-40. Deuce. Advantage, Muguruza. Game, Muguruza. First game.
Out.
15 love.
Out.
15 all. 15-30. 15-40. Game, Muguruza. Muguruza leads 2 games to love. First set. (15 love). 15 all.
Out.
30-15.
Out. Out.
30 all. 40-30. Game, Muguruza. Muguruza leads 3 games to love. First set.
And Muguruza's up 3 games to nil, so I think she's got this. I hope. She did. 6-7, 7-6, 6-1. Wow. Muguruza bobbled it against Rybakina, but she did win. So Mugu was her job. And Rybakina lost in 3 sets. And Rybakina at least lost in 3 sets. I think we're going to see a lot of people lose in 3 sets. Yeah, I think that's the fourth person to lose in 3 sets, right? Wild card and then 3. Well, 2 are already in. So yeah, that's the 5th question mark. So Rybakina got her butt handed her in the third set 6-1. That could hurt her. So Konta will face Bukarusa in the round of 16. Putintseva Swiatek. Now the round of 16 actually is worth something because the better you do in this within this group, the better seeding opportunity you get for the Grand Ladies Tour. I burped. Number 15, Maddie Keys. She'll move in the tournament. She'll face Kiki Burdens, one of the early winners. Maddie winning the Eastbourne in week 11. Got to the semis in New York, beating Tojanovic, Wang, Osaka, and Serena, but lost to Sabalenka. And she won her tournament. Week 11 Eastbourne. She beat Jastrzębska, Kerber, Sloane, Osaka, and Rybakina. Kiki Burdens. She won the first week at Palm Beach, beating Shea Konove, Vondrousova, Halep, and Sabalenka. Kiki had to beat Petra Martic to get this far.
Quiet, please. Keys to serve. First game. Play. Love 15.
Out. Out.
Love 30.
Out.
Love 40.
Out.
Game. Burton's. First game. Love 15. All.
Out.
30-15.
Out.
30 all.
Out.
30-40. Deuce. Advantage. Keys.
Out.
Deuce. Advantage. Burton's.
Out. Out.
Game. Burton's. Burton's leads 2 games to love. First set. (15) love. (30) love.
Out.
30-15. 30 all. 40-30. Deuce. Advantage. Keys. Game. Keys. Burton's leads 2 games to 1. First set.
14 minutes. we'll let it rest. So Burden's up 2-1. And wow, Kiki instant coffee. Kiki wins 6-4, 7-6. So Burden's, who was one of the earliest winners on tour, she gets herself a trip to the Grand Ladies Tour. Maddie Keys will be watching, but she went down to 2. How many? Wait, 4 ladies are at 3, right? 4 out of the 6. Well, Maddie Keys went down in straight sets, but she only lost 10. Yeah, I think they'll give Maddie a chance. We'll see what happens. Look at the question mark. Yeah, she lost like 10. Yeah. So Kiki Burden's with the big win. Lastly, we have to Halep, the 2 seed, versus Kudermetova. Kudermetova. And a lot of tournaments on carpet. Halep has not. Kudermetova got to the finals in Oklahoma. Kind of was given a bit of a chance. Oh, sorry. We should check out Kudermetova. She had to face Teachman and beat her. Simona Halep, a pair of titles. She won at the Tournament Champions in Orlando, and she won the French Open. Week 1, she got to the semis before losing the Burdens. Then she lost to Swiatek, but in Orlando, she beat Bianca, Pudiceva, Ostapenko, and Samova. And then the next tournament she was in, she was allowed to play in the Grand Slams. At number 2, she beat Ferro, Teichmann, Fonasova, and Samova, Bianca, and Kontaveit to get herself in as is.
Quiet, please. Halep to serve. First game. Play.
Out. Out.
Love 15.
Out.
15 all.
Out.
30-15.
Out.
40-15. Game. Halep. First game. Love 15. 15 all.
Out.
15-30. 15-40. 30-40. Game. Halep. Halep leads 2 games to love. First set. "15 love, 30 love, 40 love, game, Halep. Halep leads 3 games to love, first set.
So Halep working pretty good against Kudermetova. I think she's got this one in the bag. Yep, 6-1, 6-4. 1 plus 4 is 5. Kudermetova is definitely an X. Yeah, Kudermetova is definitely an X. She only had won 5 games in 2 sets. Halep does her job. Yeah, Kudermetova, no chance. So it will be it's Spudenseva shocks Kvitova in 3 sets. Swiatek beats Kerber in straights. Konta took down Fekic in 3. Muguruza took down Rybakina in 3. Burden shocked Keys in straight sets, and Halep beats Kudermetova in straights. So we know it's Spudenseva, Swiatek, Konta, Muguruza, and Burden's Halep for seeding purposes, if you will. So there's still 6 people on the fence. So we know 2 of the 8 wildcard spots have been taken because of their third sets and all that being 7-6 and 7-5 and all that. We have 4 who are out because they didn't score enough games for me to give them a chance. So there's 6 with question marks. So I know there's 4 matches and all that. So actually, so there's 4 more matches, so that's 6. We should give either Kanafate, Rybakina, Fekic, or Kvitova the spot. Like there's 4 potential ones, so that's 6 guaranteed. So 2 of them. So yeah, so we're guaranteed 4, right? Yes. So at the 4, there's still 4 more matches, so that makes 6. So we'll have 2. So Kanafate lost 6-2. Rybakina lost 6-1. Fekic lost 6-4, and Kvitova lost 6-3. So yeah, we'll give Kvitova and Fekic will get the chance. So because Kvitova and Fekic both lost in the third set 6-3 and 6-4 respectively, they will get in. So yeah, so Fekic, despite losing 6-4, will get in. She's happy. She went through as a wild card, but Fekic will get to the Grand Ladies Tour. So there will be 4 wildcard spots on the line. Well, there's 4 more matches. All that. So, like, still on the line, Rybakina and Conjugate and losing 3 sets, they could still have a chance. I think they still have a chance to get in. Well, for those 2, it's one chance. Now there's four matches: Serena versus Anisimova, Sloane versus Kuznetsova, Bianca versus Jabeur, and Shea versus Pliskova. If they all go to 3 sets, then those 4 will get in. So yeah, so the first 2 out would be Kerber and Keys. They're going to be watching to see what happens, but we'll have more coming up later tomorrow. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.